Hello, YouTube. So some bad news. I ended up breaking my camera, my Zoom Q8, which I was using all the time for videos. I really liked this camera. Uh, I did a few new videos, but I didn't get a chance to upload them. And I think in the last video I was explaining some situations with my work. I'm back to work, sort of, but not really. It's pretty chaotic, and it's taken up way more time. But I was in that video promising to still try to do at least one video a week, and I had a couple other Balama videos to upload. Unfortunately, I don't know how it happened. I just went to go plug this in to charge it, and I realized the USB port is broken. It's hard to see here, but all you see are these metal pins. There's this little plastic thing that holds them together that got ripped out, and I cannot find it. And I tried and tried to fix it. I don't know how. To take this thing apart is incredibly difficult, and I'm really bad with working on stuff like that. The camera still works, but without that USB port, I can't charge it, and it's a lot more difficult to transfer data. Um, what I did in the meantime is I looked up the Zoom battery chargers. They're expensive, man. They're like 60 to 80 bucks, I think. And I found some knockoff brand that makes chargers with batteries, so I ordered that. It was only available in the US, so I'm still waiting on that. It's been like a month. I'll see if that works. It still creates some problems. I can't connect it directly to my computer, and even with an extra battery, you have to turn it off to replace the battery. And the battery life on this thing is not very. It doesn't last that long. I couldn't record a full concert with it. So normally, if it's a longer footage, I could always just plug it in when I'm recording and keep, bypass the battery. Another big issue is the little gimbal or whatever they're called that mounts to the tripod. It blocks the cover to the battery and the SD card. So you got to unscrew that whole thing. It just makes a headache. So my other option, I have a built-in webcam on my Mac, which is terrible. I have a cell phone, and it's old and cracked. So that doesn't work. The audio only comes out on the left side for video for some reason. I am using the cell phone now. I just looked it up, so that's how I'm able to do this video. I found some software called Iriun, Iriun, and it allows you to use your phone as a webcam through Wi-Fi to a Mac or PC. So I'm actually running my Android through a Mac. That just brings it up on the screen, so I wasn't even sure how to use that. So then I had to use another program, which I'm trying. Hopefully this works. It's called OBS software, OBS, and I'm able to get the video there, and I can see it on the screen and record it. We'll see how it turns out. It's still like, it sucks having to set up all this. It just makes a lot more work. My phone has to be kind of just propped up somewhere. I don't have a stand for it, and I did have one I bought. It was a cheap one, and that's how I broke the phone in the first place. It flew out of the phone and hit the coffee table right on the corner of the screen. So cracked my screen. Replaced the screen actually and cracked it again. This phone needs to be replaced. I've had it. I'm really getting good mileage out of it. So I'm looking around. I contacted Zoom about this through their website. They never answered. See if I would pay to have it fixed. The camera's expensive. I can't believe it'd be that much to just repair the USB port. No answer. I'm going to try one more time through their US department, and if they don't give an answer, then that sucks. But I'll give them a chance at least through the other department. I mean, yeah, there's a lot more I can do with this camera than just this setup I have now. So it's really kind of putting a bummer on things. If anyone knows a place, even in the US, that can repair this kind of stuff, I'm willing to ship it there and pay for it to be repaired. So if you do know something about that, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, because it's hard to find electronic repair shops here in where I live. It's a small town, and those are just getting. Most people just buy it again. They don't bother getting stuff fixed with electronics. So I'm asking for the help on that. And meanwhile, some ways you can help and support. I do an Etsy page where I sell all sorts of stuff. Right now, actually, I'm making a lot of grilling utensils because it's barbecue season. That stuff sells good. I just finishing up a set here. This is for a whole set. It's made out of old rebar, actually. So, got the tongs, steak turner, grill fork, and a spatula. Very heavy duty spatula. That was my first time doing rivets. I was proud of that. And I also made a rack, a wall mount rack for it, and S-hooks to hang it and all that stuff. So this will be in the package. I made quite a few things like this that today I'm spending a lot of time just uploading those ads to my Etsy page. I also, on my Etsy page, I sell picks made of copper and special materials and some various instruments I make. I have a new instrument I found to make. It's based off a Vietnamese traditional instrument. It's a one-string bowed instrument. It's really strange. I'm going to say that for later, but hopefully I have a way to record the process when I do that. I will show the video, show the instrument when it's complete. So yeah, I mean, if people who buy from my Etsy page, that helps me. It gives me profit to put in towards things like that. I also have a Bandcamp page, so anyone buying music from that is helping me. And that is music that I placed here where it's like backing tracks and things like that for people to practice to. All this stuff I'm going to link below. Another way you can help me is view hours. I'm currently at 3,362 public watch hours for, I guess, a year period. And I need 4,000 to be able to get monetization again on YouTube. For some reason, YouTube changed all their crap a while back and I lost the monetization. Though I've heard, even before I lost it, that it was just going downhill. He didn't make very much off of it. It helps though. So to get that back again, that would be great. Another thing, I had someone actually order some picks from me on my Etsy page, and they're checking out my YouTube channel. And they brought up that I had a video on a Patreon page. I tried that a long time ago when YouTube demonetized me. I totally forgot all about it. I think I had one person give like $1 for it. So I totally forgot about it. And he said the link wasn't working, so I was like, well, I'll check it out. And the page was like not finished with the setup somehow, even though I know I did it. So I redid that. I don't really know what to do with Patreon. If people have suggestions for that, to what to offer there and stuff like that, I'm all ears. So that I'll put the link there as well. And then finally, I've had people do this in the past where they just ask me for my PayPal and go, hey, can I like what you do. I would like to give you money. I don't ask for things for free and donations. But if you really want to support and help me get more content out, then that'll be going towards fixing or replacing this camera. So I have a way to work that's just more streamlined. Having to go through different software and phones and all this stuff, really, it makes more work than I really want to put up with just to actually focus on the content itself. All right, so that pretty much sums it up. Like I said, any help is appreciated, and that's going to help me make more content and more often, more frequently without all this hassle. Because, I mean, so far it looks to be like this setup might be working. It's just not very convenient, and I'm kind of tied down to the computer because it's connected through Wi-Fi, and it's also, I'm using the computer's microphone. Who knows, maybe if I get this working well, I'll do a tutorial on how to set that up because it's a nice alternative to have in situations like this. Yeah, so any support is very grateful. I do have some videos planned to do, and as you know, most of my stuff's focused on bala massage because that's what's getting most of the feedback lately. So I'm pretty responsive as far as my content goes to the comments. So leave comments. If you have ideas of what you want to have me do as a video lesson, leave that below. Or any tips on how to fix this camera, that would be helpful. I'd rather just fix it than have to buy a new one. So that's it. I have some projects to finish up today and some string changing to do, a lot of fun stuff, and it's my Sunday off. My work schedule has me working 5 days a week, where I don't really want to do that. I never did before because I do my own business and it really cuts away from my free time right now. But I will struggle to do my best to try to get an average of 1 video per week out. At least last time I did like 3 or 4 at the same shot. So, thanks for watching. Hit like, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Watch my other videos, help me get those view hours up. Till next time, hopefully it's not going to be too long away.